Have you ever felt like something was off in your relationship, but you just couldn't put your finger on it? Maybe your partner gives you mixed signals, manipulates your emotions, or disappears from your life exactly the time when you need them the most. These aren't just bad habits, they're toxic behaviors, and today we're exposing them all. Stay with me until the end because I'm gonna break down relationship red flags, what they mean, and how to spot them before they damage your mental health. First of all, let's talk about manipulative relationship tactics. Gaslighting. When someone makes you question your reality. For example, you're imagining things. I never said that. Actually, they did say that, but they just want you to doubt yourself.
So he's sexually gaslighting you?
Like it's the ultimate gaslighting.
Breadcrumbing, which means keeping you interested with just enough attention, but never truly committing. For example, I miss you, but I'm really busy right now. Which means they just want to keep you hooked, but they have no real intentions. Here's the next one. Love bombing, which means over-the-top affection at first, only to later control you. For example, you're my soulmate. No one will ever love you like I do, which totally means they're setting up a cycle of manipulation.
So love bombing is basically overwhelming new recruits with attention, praise, and love.
And then there's love bombing.
Here's a good one. Hoovering. When a toxic ex tries to suck you back in after a breakup. I've changed. I miss you. Let's try again. See how it works? You know, they're playing with your emotions. Negging, which means insulting someone in a way that lowers their confidence. For example, you're cute for someone who doesn't dress up much. You know, that's not a compliment. That's an insult disguised as one.
Young women do not fall for negging.
He's like negging them. It's so rude.
Now let's talk about control. Have you ever heard of stonewalling? Which means refusing to talk or acknowledge problems. For example, I don't want to talk about this. And they're shutting down the most important conversations.
If they're still sticking to their stonewalling strategy, I'll get them.
The first irrefutable case caused by transfusions, and these people are stonewalling us.
The silent treatment, which means deliberately ignoring someone just to punish them. Come on, this is a form of control, not problem solving.
Slamming doors and giving the silent treatment couldn't change that, but it was easier than admitting I was really scared.
Okay, you're giving me the silent treatment.
This was not going to go away, even with her silent treatment.
Ghosting, disappearing without any explanation. They just vanish into thin air with no texting, no responding. Really? Isn't that funny? They just don't respect your time and emotion.
Don't even think about ghosting me.
I'm not opposed to ghosting.
Benching, which means keeping you as an option while dating others. For example, I really like you, but I'm just not ready for something serious. Come on, they're keeping their options open.
But I'm benching you for smoking dope.
Future faking, making false promises about the future just to keep you hooked. For example, we'll get married one day. Just be patient. No way! They have no real plans. They're just stringing you along. Now let's talk about emotional manipulation and power plays. Triangulation, using the third person just to make you feel jealous or insecure. For example, my ex used to do this so much better than you. Seriously, they're just creating drama and insecurity on purpose. Projection, which means accusing you of what they're doing themselves. For example, you're so dishonest. Really? When they're the one lying, they're just shifting the blame.
You know, I read a doctor's report once about something called subconscious projection.
Trauma bonding, staying attached to someone who hurts you. For example, I know they hurt me the most, but I love them too much to leave. you're being stuck in a cycle of pain and false hope.
I'm not falling for your new age, overly emotional, trauma bonding yoga retreat bullshit.
Have you heard the term trauma bonding?
Has anyone ever put you on a guilt trip? Guilt tripping, which means using guilt to control you. For example, if you really loved me, you would do this for me. Are you for serious? Love isn't measured by how much someone manipulates you.
Hell yes, I'm guilt tripping you.
Only because mom is guilt tripping me.
Emotional dumping, using you as an emotional sponge without reciprocation. I just need to vent again. But they never ask about you. To be honest, they see you as an emotional support, not a partner.
What am I, a woman, or am I an emotional dumping ground?
Let's talk about the most dangerous red flags. Codependency, when a relationship becomes an emotional addiction. For example, I can't live without you. No way. That's not love. That's unhealthy dependency.
You don't have a problem with my problem. Maybe the problem's simply codependency.
Okay, but we should really work on this codependency thing this weekend.
What? Here's the next one. DARVO, which stands for deny, attack, reverse victim, and offender. For example, you're crazy for accusing me. But in reality, they're flipping the script to make you look like the bad one. Moving the goalposts. You did that, but it's still not enough. To tell you the truth, they're setting you up for failure.
Yeah, well, we might have beat the odds, but you keep moving the goalposts.
It's you that keeps moving the goalposts.
And here's the next. Intermittent reinforcement, which means alternating between affection and neglect just to keep you addicted. I love you one day and then disappearing the next? Come on, this keeps you emotionally hooked. Last but not least, emotional withholding, which means refusing affection to control you. For example, you don't deserve my love right now. Really? Love shouldn't be a reward. It should be mutual.
Remember, girls, you decide what makes you happy, not your emotionally withholding mothers.
If any of these red flags sound familiar, it's time to reflect on your relationship. No one, absolutely no one deserves manipulation, silence, or toxicity. Healthy love should make you feel safe, respected, and valued. Which one of these toxic behaviors have you experienced? Let's discuss in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need to hear it. See you in the next lesson.